What's up, abundant souls? Here at Fill Your Soul, we teach entrepreneurs how to fulfill their business and their personal lives through spirituality. Today, we are going to be speaking about the ancestors and how the ancestors pull your life together. A lot of us have issues not remembering who we are as far as our legacy is concerned, not knowing where to go. We're always being bombarded by people who have issues or have problems that are going on in their lives and not knowing how exactly we're going to help them. And also, we're going to talk about how Also, we're going to talk about how you can help these individuals. No, I don't like that. All right. What's going on, abundant souls? This is Fill Your Soul, where we teach entrepreneurs how to fulfill their personal lives and their business lives through profound spirituality. Today, we're going to be speaking on how to connect with the ancestors. And once you learn how to connect with the ancestors, how you figure out who you are, how to walk through life, your interactions with people, and eventually how you're going to help people with their problems by giving them some type of solutions. A lot of us go through days and weeks and years not knowing what's going on. You don't really know who you are. You don't even know who some of us don't know who our parents are. Some of us don't know who our grandparents are. Some of us don't know anything even past that point. For those that do, most of us don't know who our great grandmother or great grandfathers are. We don't know how to connect with them. The thing is, there's so much information that you don't know about yourself that you can, once you find the information out, you can start to walk this world as if you are royalty. But that might not ever happen if you don't understand this essential parts of your life, which is your ancestors, and actually how to venerate them, not worship them, but to venerate your ancestors and put them on a higher pedestal because you are your ancestors at the end of the day. Uh, there's this little thing called genes or DNA. This DNA is just a strand of past lives that have come before you. I'm talking about thousands and thousands and thousands of lives that have come before you. The thing is, you don't know how to tap into that. Once you learn how to tap into that, you will see that any situation that you personally have, any problem that you personally have, there will be some sort of solution from someone who has walked this earth and since the beginning of time here on this planet. And you have the access, you have the ability to actually tap into that. So, the first thing we want to do when it comes to finding out who your ancestors are, you got to learn what I call a legacy attachment, right? Your legacy attachment is a gauge that shows exactly where you are in the line of being connected with your ancestors. So, you learning how to be connected and learning who you are is very essential. Uh, Personally, through my walk, through me tapping into my ancestors, I have ran into two older spirits who want to walk with me through this line of work that I'm in, the spiritual line of work that I'm in. One of them hadn't walked this earth in over 4,200 years. All right. And I speak their name every single day. Before I do anything, I speak on their name. That's one of the first things I do. I learn how to meditate and speak to them and let them know exactly what I want. All right. So again, who am I? How am I supposed to walk through life? What's my purpose? These are all the things that I ask. What's my purpose? How am I supposed to interact with other people? And then eventually, how am I going to help them? And I actually add an extra portion in there. How am I going to get paid from doing this stuff? And it's okay. I know when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to church, it's almost taboo to talk about making money because people feel like, hey, if you're trying to make money off of people, it's a scam. But how else are you going to make money outside of working a job, which people are using your energy, using your power to make money off of you. Why is it such a bad thing for you to start making money for yourself, doing your own thing, being an entrepreneur, learning business, and still being attached to spirit and still knowing who that there is a God that's out there, there is an ultimate universe, there is an infinite intelligence that you are connected to, and that energy wants to help you walk through life. So first thing we're going to go into is who you are. Okay, again, we have a long legacy of people who have walked this earth before us that you haven't had a chance to tap into. Because of that, you are or we are having issues trying to learn how we are supposed to maneuver. But if you are to learn that you already had ancestors who were builders, you already had ancestors who were spiritualists, you already had ancestors who had wonderful businesses, who had kingdoms before you will know that this walk is exactly the path that you are supposed to be on. And you will also find out that they want you to get back to that position because you're going to want to form a partnership with them. So, doing that, learning who they are, whether they're known and unknown, is one of the first things I do. So, I would get a bowl like this. You can get a bowl, you can get a glass of water, anything that's natural, not plastic. You can use that for your water. The first thing you're going to do is ask for your ancestors to show up in your life. You'll take the water, you flick it, ask for them to show up in your life. Any ancestors, known or unknown, you will speak their name. Come to me. I want all spirits that are clean. And clean meaning that they haven't did anything that was foul in their lifetime. They hadn't committed any type of sexual acts on people. They hadn't committed any type of suicide on people. You want to make sure that they're clean. So you call all your clean ancestors to come forward. And this also works if you're having issues in your life that you don't know where they came from. And it might be something that's in your DNA that you might not want to deal with. So you can also ask your ancestors or spirits that take that away. Say, I don't want that in my lineage at all. I want you to take it away. I don't want it to come in my line, in my legacy ever again. And you have the power to do that. You have the power to stop that. So you will call them in, and then you will ask them to work with you throughout your life. Uh, what I have learned, and I've taken classes on it. Also, I'm always in a mode of learning. Is hey, I call on my ancestors. And you can be very specific on what line of ancestors you want to work with, whether it's on your mom's side or your father's side, whether it's your mom's mom or your mom's father, or your father's mom and your father's father, and you can actually speak with them and tell them that you want to work with them and you want them to come into your life and help you be successful in this life and help you find who you are as an individual and guide your steps. Next, we will learn how to walk through life. Okay, so part of finding out who you are is finding out how you're supposed to operate. Once you find out how you're supposed to operate and how you're supposed to walk through life, you can also learn or meditate first thing in the morning, be like, this is what I want in life. Okay, I want to be successful. I want to find ways that I can make money. I want to find different people that are like-minded that want to help me to get to my next level in life. I want you to help me find these people so I can be successful, so I can start to elevate in this life, and I can also help you elevate in your life. That is essential when it comes to walking your path. Also, walking through life, you might have situations that pop up, situations that don't seem too favorable to you. What you would do, again, the same process. Get your water, I noticed that a couple people are looking at me funny. I'm feeling a lot of energy coming my way. I need you to turn that energy around for me because I want to have a good day today. I do not want I do not want negative energy in my life. I want positive energy. Matter of fact, I want people to start coming up to me with smiles. And if they don't feel like they need to smile with me or even come to me with good energy, I don't want them around me. And you could change your day in a matter of seconds. All right. So next, you will have people that you will interact with or that will come to you as you're on your path, your spiritual path. All right. So they're going to have problems. Your job is to listen to what their problems are and find solutions. For me, finding someone's problem requires, let me get another color here. For me, finding someone's problem will require me to divine for them. All right, so this is more advanced. But right now, we're focused on how you need to react to people, okay? And how you need to take on energy, or how you need to push away energy. I would divine, right? But you need to learn that your energy is very important, and how you disperse that energy or how people tag their energy onto you is important, and how to get rid of that energy is also important. So when people come up to you with their problems, you need to learn how to tell them no, or if you're a person who could take on certain issues, you need to learn how to either try to help them as much as you can, and also how to dispel that energy that is coming at you or they're trying to put onto you. Again, this learning how to do that, I learned how to divine. I also know how to dispel energy for myself. uh, and getting into this part, if you are a spiritual person, it is good to have someone in your life that's going to teach you how to maneuver through all these things. So you're going to want some type of a coach, some type of a mentor, some type of for me it'll be a godfather or a padrino that's going to help you get through your life and learn how to maneuver, because that's what spirituality is all about, especially when you're first getting into it. But we'll get into that in a minute. And next thing, again, you're going to want to learn how to help them. So once I divine, you might be able to speak to spirit in some form or fashion, and you might not know why certain things are coming to your head and why you're able to help certain people. And the thing is, you didn't know that's already in your ancestry to speak. And another thing, when it comes to divining for people, it's all about spirit. It's all about ancestors anyway. That's why the truth will always reveal itself in the same way, no matter what spiritual system that you're in. Whenever there's a reading on you, you should be able to get that same reading, and it might not be exactly the same, but it should feel like it's definitely on the same path. If you get a reading from multiple people, it's going to come to you like, oh, okay, I kind of knew that already. Something someone else kind of told me the same thing earlier. It's going to come to you like that. So how you help them is going to be essential. And again, when it comes to me and how I help people, I'm going to go back to it and be like, okay, so how, since I'm putting in my energy to help this person, how do I get paid for it? Again, it's okay to get paid for your service. I know a lot of us grew up very religious and doing certain things, and it's kind of taboo to speak on getting paid. But I want you to know that it is your right. It is actually your birthright to get paid. It's actually your birthright to be very successful in your life. I truly believe that, and I know especially in certain spiritual systems, they believe that you're not supposed to get paid. I think it's the exact opposite. I think that you are supposed to get paid. I think that you are supposed to live a good life. Um, it doesn't always mean that you need money, but you need some type of transaction to happen that's going to help you be a better person and to live a good life. So starting with that, Your ancestors, when it comes to spirituality, especially when it comes to indigenous spirituality, your ancestors is always, always, always your first step. And you want to be able to get this part strong, right? So you can help yourself and help other people along the way. You don't have to do exactly what I do, but at the end of the day, you want to be able to at least learn how to help and protect yourself along the way. And your ancestors are your first line of defense. Okay, so thank you for joining me. I wanted to get this off. This is actually my first video, so I'm actually happy to get this out the way and to get this done. My goal is to have one long form video every single week and see what happens. I'm going to continue to get better. I know is and I'm not expecting it to be overnight, but I am expecting to be very successful in this thing. All right, so until next time, stay blessed, stay abundant. I love y'all. Peace.